Yeah, hello, good afternoon, students. So, in our last class, we have started third level. I've completed into 4 parts, introduction one class, and I have broken the chapter into 3 parts. And part by part, I have described the chapter line wise, and I have covered the chapter two. And here in this class, I'll be going with a recapitulation of the chapter third level by Jack Finney. See, whatever misconception or any problem in understanding the chapter third level would be there, I'll be summarizingly cover you the idea of third level. It will be summarizingly discussion. After summarizing the discussion of chapter, I'll be discussing question answers and other short questions. Whatever will be easy for you, try to answer to me in my chat box. Answer my questions, whatever I'll be showing you on the screen. Okay. So again, I'm just trying to recollect the few informations. Third level by Jack Finney. Third level written by Jack Finney. Jack Finney, an American writer. Okay, and what I have connected in your last class, and scientist, or it's a science fiction scientist giving the idea about science. Okay, so he's giving the idea about sounds. So time travel, who wants to go to a travel to world of flashback to the world, different world of past, and by going to the past want to solve the problems whatever happened in the past or whatever is going in the present. That problem can be solved by connecting the problems in the past. So this kind of things you have witnessed in your cartoon Doraemon. Okay, I hope you watch the cartoon Doraemon, and in the cartoon Doraemon, the Doraemon does that kind of activity that happen in a virtual world. It's not practically possible for the real world. Okay, so here Jack Finney, who is a scientist who is trying to in a science world in a part of physics, somehow it is possible, but still it's in a part of proof. It has not been proved. 100% proof has not been done by the physicist. Okay, by the scientist. So the third level is a story that weaves together psychological journey of narrator into past, present, and moves towards future. See, okay, so third level is a story that weaves together psychological journey that happens. Psychological happens in a brain, that happens inside the brain, inside the mind, that travels inside the brain. Okay, psychological journey of narrator into past, present, and moves towards future. Again, we move towards a future. See, in when I'll cite the same example. Sitting inside a class in a present, you have some certain information that happened in the past and that you're thinking about. Yesterday my party with my birthday party with my friend was very awesome. You have your tomorrow your birthday or someone's other function is there, thinking and sitting inside the class in the same place in same time, but happening so many things in one brain. Okay, thinking about the past, but you are in the present and thinking moving toward the future in one place one time. Okay, it's psychological journey in the brain, it's going on. So similarly, that's journey, it's happening in the mind of the protagonist. We have three characters in our text, that is Charlie, and he is a narrator, he's a protagonist. The second character comes up here, you know, that's a friend. Har ek friend zaruri hota hai. Okay, so he's a friend of Charlie's, Sam is a psychiatrist. Okay, a psychiatrist friend. So one who is facing problem with the brain, and who needs to be solved in the chapter adventure. We have seen it in the class 11 where the friend is solving the problem with the what mathematical what we can say, using the methods of science, he has solved the problem. Similarly, we will be seeing here the friend Sam solved the problem of Charlie. Okay, Charlie, 31-year-old, an American, narrates his unusual experience of having him to the third level. It's an unusual experience coming to the third. level. So he's coming to the third level. Okay. Charlie, 31-year-old, an American, narrates his unusual experience of having been to the third level. Means he's coming in a very unusually, he's very differently manner, in a different way. He's coming to the third level, and he's reaching to the third level. Okay, so he's narrating that the protagonist is a narrator, that's Charlie, and his age is 31. And the next point here he's describing here, he discovered brass stiffons, flickering flickering gas lights, everyone dressed like 1890s with old-fashioned beard, burns, and fancy mustache, engine with funnel-shaped stack, newspaper, the world, few tickets, windows, etc. in third level. See, when he is reaching to the third level, and in that he is in present situation, that is 20th century, and when he is reaching to the third level, that is his imagination. Okay, and he's going inside his brain to the third level, and he's reaching what he is realizing, that what a thing he is able to see in the third level are, he discovers their brass typhoons. Okay, if you have you can take this as a snapshot. Okay, or you can write it down if you have a copy near you. Students, you can write it down. He has collected what are the things he is able to see, that is brass typhoons, flickering gas lights, and everyone dressed like 1890s in old-fashioned beards, as if in 1890s they have old-fashioned beards. It was a fashion in that time having the beards, and in the current day it is the same scenario. Okay, sideburns. The girls used to have tie the burn on your head, and that was another fashion for the girls. Then fancy mustache. The people used to have different mustache, big, round, rotating, and different kind of mustache. And engine with funnel shaped stack. In the olden days, when the engine was invented, it was like a funnel shape. Okay, these were the things. And the one newspaper, that the newspaper name is The World, and it was printed in that time only. Okay, so and few ticket windows, etc. in the third level, and few ticket windows were there in the third level. These were the scene he has seen it in the third level. Okay, so this is about the informations of the things he has seen in the when he reached to the third level. Next comes to the next point. Charlie goes to get the ticket from Galsburg for Galsburg. Okay, so what is Galsburg? Just a little bit idea I'll be connecting to it. Galsburg is an imagination place, his desire place he want to visit. Galsburg is a place where his grandfather used to live. Okay, and when his grandfather used to live, the place name is Galsburg, Illinois. Okay, and he's right now he's living in a modern town, and Galsburg is a what countryside? As in the countryside, when you pay your visit, you see there's a people resting, enjoying. There's no tents. Okay, and in 1890s, the same scene was there. So his interest was there to be free from this modern pressure and want to go to the Galsburg, Illinois, and he will enjoy his time. Okay, he will enjoy his time. That the peace, soothing environment, no tension. So he want to go to the Galsburg. His destiny, his dream place, or his he want to go to that place, that is Galsburg. So that's the imagination. He's in a desirable place he want to go. So another one more common linking is grandfather used to live, and grandfather was the habit of collecting stamps. That this boy Charlie is having the collecting the stamps, the philatelic. And when he is having those stamps, it give the ideas about 1890s. Okay, where the grandfather was there and what was his habit, hobbies, those all information. So those of 1890s informations are updated, means alive in his mind, in his heart, in his brain, and he feel that time was very much nice, very wonderful, very beautiful in compared to the present world. So that's why he has his desire to go there. So that's why when he want to go to the Galsberg, he means when he is reaching to the third level, he's able to see the 1890s scene, and he's collecting the ticket for Galsberg, Illinois. And how many tickets he's collecting? He's collecting 2 tickets. Wonderful town, big houses, huge lawns, plenty of trees, people with lot of leisure time, and surprises. When the clerk say it is not currency, he will be put behind the bars. So he was looking for the Galsberg. What was the Galsberg there? It was a wonderful town, big houses there, huge lawns, plenty of trees, and people with lot of leisure time. People are free there, no tension, no burden, no pressure. Okay, and surprise. Okay, and he was surprised. Who surprised means the Charlie was surprised when he was there in the third level, and he was imagining about the Galsberg, how Galsberg would be exactly. When the clerk say, means the ticket counter, the ticket collector, ticket will be the giving the ticket, and this man will be the paying. And when you pay for the ticket, okay, the clerk says that it is not currency, and he will be put behind the bars. So means the currency what he was paying, it was a modern time currency, it was not of 1890 currencies. Okay, so different phases, different time the currency is updated, is changed. Okay, so recently we used to have 1000 rupees currency, and it is no more in use, it's not valid, and right now we have 2000 rupees. Similarly, in those times currencies are changing, and these currencies are modern currencies. This man gave it, and the clerk informed that if you won't give means the actual currency as per the time, then he will be put behind the bars, he will be thrown into the jail. Wife worried. Next point here, wife worried. Wife, whose wife? Charlie's wife. Wife name is Lisa. She was a simple lady, and she was worried because when the takes him to the psychiatrist friend, she's taking Charlie to psychiatrist friend Sam, and psychiatrist friend informs about the reality of what is happening. So after listening to the information, she is worried. Initially, she is not able to believe what was the psychiatrist saying. She was not able to believe. She was not able to accept. But later on, she is believing. She is accepting. He refuses to believe. Says it is a waking dream, wish, dream fulfillment, as he could not face the modern world, which is full of fear, insecurity, war, worry, stamp collection, and refuge for the. He refuses to believe, says it is a waking wish dream fulfillment, as he could not face the modern world, which is full of fear, insecurity, war, worry, stamp, collection, a refuge from the reality. See, from students, he refused to believe. He refused. He is here, the psychiatrist, right? He refused to believe. Says it is a waking wish dream fulfilled. When says wish means one has a we say ना कि one has a dream, एक किसी का सपना है, खुले आंख से सपना देख रहा है, means one suppose one is sleeping and seeing dream, that's you see at night. One is open, means always seeing the dream, means his target in his life to achieve something, his aim in life to achieve something. Okay, so his aim, it a waking wish dream fulfillment, as he could not face the modern world. So it was his waking dream. He want to go to it. He want to achieve. He want to be taking what. Um, uh, you want to be away from these all things. What are these all things? The modern world. Okay, you want to go to the ancient period of 1890s. You want to be escape from the modern world. What are the reasons why you want to escape from modern world? That is fear, insecurity, war, worry, stamp collection, a refuge from reality. So saying, see what he's saying, these are the things, and even the stamp collection. From where he is getting these informations about the collecting of the past, the stamps and all. It's making him connecting to the worried, or he's connecting from the reality. He's taking away from the reality to the different world. Okay, so Charlie desperate to go to the Galsburg, so exchanges new from old currency, but could not never find the third level. So as he went to the third level, means in our last class, I have shown you the ideas. Means in a descriptive class, even in the introductory class, I have shown you the pictures where the Charlie is going to third level. Third level, again, my students, I'm just telling you third level. See, third level, as in a station, we visit platform 1, 2, 3. So here the levels are, as in a house we are living ground floor, first floor and second floor. This is the same way in that 1890s, or we'll talk about that Grand Central Station. Third level is exactly the same when you enter into the a chamber or house, first floor, second floor and third floor. Similarly, when he enters, first comes to the ground, second, and again he moves under, that's the third one. Okay, so similarly, everyone will declare here are the two level, but I am declaring third. The chapter opens in this way. So I am saying this third, the narrator is declaring this is the third. So when he's reaching, we have seen it when he reached to third level and able to see so many things. Okay, and what is the reason he want to go, why he want to avoid? Charlie desperate to go to Galsburg. He is very much desperate to go. Okay, so once he visited to third level, and he comes down, means he returned back from there because he was not having the old currency. And that's why he's exchanging a new currency and collecting the old one. But could never find the third level. Means he's not able to find the third level again. So he's not able to find the third level. That is another problem for him. See, in the reality, practically, when you go to some place, okay, XYZ, if you go to some mall, Big Bazaar, some Reliance Express, yeah, really the place exists, you go to that place. Such kind of place won't be existent. And you start describing that I have visited to imaginating the some XYZ. For example, you might have seen the advertisement of eating Lays. Okay, and they start assuming as if they're in Ladakh or they're in Kashmir or enjoying the fire. So many imagination comes down in the brain. Okay, so that kind of imagination happens over here. Okay, so Charlie desperate to go to Galpan, so exchange. He's trying to exchange, but he's thinking, no, it's something. I think so. It's there. So Sam's disappearance has something to do with Galsburg, as he was fond of the place. See what happens. Suppose XYZ friend Rahul is a friend of Sam, and Sam is sharing all the information about some place to Rahul. So what happens? Rahul is listening about that place. What happens? He's very much interested to go. Okay, so similarly here, Charlie was saying sharing all the information to his psychiatrist friend Sam. So Sam was very much interested. He was a modern city boy, and he was very much interested to go to the place. Which place? Galsburg. Okay, his interest also developed. He wanted to go. So Galsburg, really it was existing, but not as it is in 1890s. It was there in 20th century, but little bit changed. Same piece was there, but not exactly of 1890s. So Sam disappearing has something to do with Galsburg, as he was fond of the place. As he was fond of the place, mark it down. So, okay, as he was fond, he was very much interested to go. Okay, he was very much fond of the place. Okay, one day while going through his stamp collection, he finds an envelope containing a letter of July 18, 1894, written by Sam. He's leaving at Galsburg, assessing the third level. Okay, he is leaving in third Galsburg. He's there and he's asserting, he's confirming that there is an existence of third level. Okay, so that's quite seems to be absurd here. See, there's no third level happening in practical. There's no third level, and how did he assert? The question might be coming, students. The questions might be coming to your brain, but as he was very much interested, he visits to third level Galsburg and collected all the information about the grandfather. So he visits there and he write it down in his name and he share to the uh, to his Charlie. Charlie find that the Sam had bought old currency worth $800. So even listening the information, he has bought down the old currency of $800. Sam was Charlie's psychiatrist. Charlie's psychiatrist means I told you in the very beginning he was his psychiatrist friend and who was helping to recover to come down from the place. Okay, so that I hope so you're able to understand. If there is a doubt, you can write it down. Still, there is some doubt, you can write it down in the chat box, or you can ask me the questions, or where is the doubt, I can talk to you directly. Okay, I have unmute you all. If there is any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, or if you have any issues, you can write it down the chat box. Okay, so look at here. There is a question for you. Was the third level a medium of escape for Charlie? Yes, Charlie was engulfed in the trials and tribunals of life. So he created third level himself to seek refuge in it. I told you when explaining the chapter, okay, that this man was late from his work. Late from his work means he was working late hours and he was having lots of stress. So Charlie was engulfed in trials and tribunals of life, means he was busy in his life, work schedule of life. So he created the third level himself to seek refuge in it. He created himself. Okay, he created in his mind. It eased his tense pressures and provided him a platform to relax. Okay, got it clear? So why was the third level medium of escape for years? The third level was a medium of escape for Charlie. Okay. Why is Grand Central compared to a tree? Okay, why? Grand Central is compared to a tree. The question is in front of you. The Grand Central was compared to a tree because it was pushing out new corridors and stairs like roots. There may be a tunnel under the city up to Times Square and another to Central Park. Nobody knows about them. For many people, it has an exit. Okay, for many people, it has a exit. Okay, for many people, it is exit, a way of escape through the years. So it is possibly that it may have tunnel Charlie into it. Okay, so that may be the reason that tunnels may be the reason thinking that he is getting so many trees and so many branches to coming up in the third level. Okay, so next point comes up for you. Next question. How did Charlie realize that he had reached the third level? How did Charlie realize he had reached third level? Charlie saw brass stiffens, flickering gas lights, everyone dressed like 1890s with mutton sleeves, sideburns, and mustache. The engine. The engine was with a funnel-shaped stack. The newspaper was dated June 11, 1894. There were fewer ticket windows. This made him realize that he was on the third level. Okay, there were fewer ticket windows, and this made him realize that he was in a third level. Okay, next question for you. Why did he wish to escape to Galsburg? Why? What was the reason he is interested to go to the Galsburg? He wished to escape to Galsburg because it was a wonderful town with big houses, huge lawns, plenty of trees. The summer evenings were twice as long and people had lots of leisure time to sit out on the lawns. So it was a peaceful world. For him, it was a peaceful world, no tension, no worried, nothing was there. It was a quite soothing place for him. Next question comes here for you. What is first day cover? Yeah, you remember this is an important question even. At the time when a new stamp is issued, stamp collectors buy some of them and use them in order to make envelopes to themselves and to postmark proofs the date. The envelope is called the first day cover. This envelope is called the first day. Okay, next question for you. What is referred to as the obvious step? The obvious steps refers for consulting a psychiatrist. As a fact, there are only two levels. It does not seem wise to visit non-existing third level. Therefore, it was very apparent to consult an expert. It was wise, it was necessary to consult an expert. Here are the few short questions. You may take a screenshot and you can help yourself for writing those answers, and you can share me the answers. Even I will go for correcting your answers. Okay. Next question comes here for your long question. Here's one question in front of you. Do you think the third level was a medium of escape for Charlie? Elaborate. What the very first question we discussed, and this question needs elaboration. Some points, value points are shared with you. Okay, so take a screenshot and it will helpful for you to write it down. Exchanging new currency for old currency, roping in his wife and Sam into his third level, third world. These are the same points for that long question, hint points. Okay, and a question for practice. Comment on the ending of the story. Do you think third level is appropriate? Bring out the contrast between the world Charlie lived in and the one that he stayed into. What does Jack Finney use to portray Charlie's transition from reality to fantasy, seem probable and placid? Okay, so these are the few questions for you, students. So take a screenshot. It will be helping you for writing your answers. Okay. Now, so just I want take the screenshot and it will be helpful for your writing. So now just students, I will request you, if you still have any doubt, write it down in the chat box. I can discuss to you right now immediately, and then I'll end this recapitulation session or of this chapter, and we'll go for the next class of new topic, fresh topic. Okay, so the students, those who are not attending the live class right now, you may see my class in YouTube, and the students, those will be seeing attending the live class right now, they may again turn down to the YouTube for better understanding. Again, you can see the same videos, and you may, students those who are watching, those who are attending the class, you may ask your friends to subscribe the channel and like my videos, see it, and from the very opening till the end you can understand the chapter in a very elaborative way. So I hope, because I'm not explaining the lines in Hindi, because I believe it is an English class. English must be taught in English only, not in Hindi or any other language. So that's why, for better understanding, if you need some help to come up in Hindi or any other local language, means I can't speak any other local language, I can help you in Hindi or Odia. So if you need any that kind of assistance, you can write it down. So I'll make a separate videos, I'll make a separate class for those language, helping you in those language. But I believe teaching English in English only. Okay, so please, I request you all, subscribe my channel, press bell icon, thumbs up, so you can like my videos. And I hope so you have enjoyed my class. If there's still any doubt, you can write it down and I'll help you out to solve your problems here. Okay, so I take students sign off here. Bye bye. Enjoy. Take care. Goodbye. Sastrikal. Namaste. Salam. And you take care, students. This is bye. Sign off from my side. Enjoy the class and don't forget to subscribe. Okay. Bye here. India. And enjoy the next class.